With time to find survivors rapidly running out, frantic family and friends use their bare hands to dig and remove bricks and crushed concrete. This used to be a mosque in the village of Imantala. The imam, Si El Mokhtar, is still buried underneath. We watched as people called his cell phone and then stopped to listen for any signs of life. There were none. His brother Abdulrahman Farah told us he thought he might have answered his phone early this morning. That intensified the rescue efforts, but now he's not hopeful. It's really hard because people can only use their hands, he said. There is no other equipment to make this go faster.
The damage here in Imantala is the worst that we've seen so far, and this is one of the reasons why. It appears as though the entire side of this mountain was shaken loose when that earthquake struck, falling on homes and crushing people who were asleep in their beds.
Crews from other countries have now joined the search and recovery efforts, but these are extremely difficult places to access. Spain, Britain, and Qatar set up a base camp with dozens of personnel just 14 kilometers away from Imantala, but it still took teams 3 hours to get there. Controversially, Morocco has not yet accepted assistance from many other countries, arguing too many nationalities might add to the confusion. Rescuers say while survivability diminishes rapidly after 72 hours, it's not a hard deadline.
In the Turkey earthquake earlier this year, we made 11 live rescues, including a couple that were 5-6 days post-earthquake.
100 people in Imantala are already known to have been killed, and there are many other bodies to be found. Most survivors have been left with nothing. Jamo lost her mother and 2 grandchildren, and she worries what her family will do now. We ask our people and our king for help, she said. Winter is coming. We need somewhere to take our kids and our family members that are still alive.
Chris, I can see you're back in Marrakesh, but the damage you saw in Imantala seems catastrophic. Is there any hope at this point for more survivors?
Well, there's always hope, Adrienne, but it's going to be a long hope. These homes that we saw were not built, obviously, to withstand earthquakes. When we were in Turkey, we did see people survive in air pockets because when the homes collapsed, the concrete and the rebar formed almost air pockets. Well, that's not the case here. These homes are much more primitive. They're made of rock and brick held together by mud, and when the ground shakes, they just crumbled.
All right, Chris Brown reporting in Marrakesh.